Magi here, and today we got a pretty fun video. So, as of now, I'm recording this on a Monday, but on this week, I should be releasing on Thursday or Friday. But regardless of when I release it, it should be 5 years of making videos on YouTube. Oh, excuse me. So, I decided to do another anniversary video, talking about my thoughts and opinions on what's happened for Touhou currently. And like last year, I'm gonna be playing Adventures because it's like fucking awesome. It's a game, I've played the game before. You can see that playthrough if you want to. Plus, it's like an easy game to play while I can commentate, so I can do that, and you have something Touhou related to watch. Anyway, so I do have a bit of topics to talk about regarding Touhou and some real life stuff. I'll go over the Touhou stuff. So let me get my list. There's like 4 main topics I want to discuss right here. Alright, so the first one will be regarding the official works, obviously. So we're going to be looking at the 3 print works. I'm not going to be, okay, just to know, I'm not going to be looking at the dialogue here. Just because we already dealt with that. Translation might be a little different, but it's still the same regardless what we need to do. And anyway, okay, continue on. So with 3 works, let me think. It was Visionary finished. Wilds and Yarormyr also finished this year, and then we had Wily Beasts and Weakest Creatures being released, right? So, what I wanted to talk about is like what my thoughts were, how each of them played out, okay? So understand that Visionary is the most recent one that is finished, and this is the one I finished reading just very recently. And then Wilds, it finished back in September. Was it September? Or somewhere along the lines. And, no, not September. I can't remember when it finished specifically, but it finished some time ago. This year for sure, obviously. Anyway, so when it comes to, Wild was an interesting one. Because, obviously it's all spoilers at this point. Because it's been months for, Wild. Though it has been very recent for Visionary, so I'll talk about Wild first, and then we can talk about the Visionary stuff. But again, Visionary will be discussed later because it's more recent, so just in case you guys want to finish it up at this point. But yeah, so it's going back to, oh crap. So going back to Wild, no, Visionary. No, fuck, I can't, see, it's hard to do this at the same time. Okay, so Visionary, god damn it, not Visionary, Wild. So Wild, it was finally confirmed that Kaizen, wasn't Oni. We kind of suspected. I was suspecting that, but obviously I couldn't say it was 100% confirmed because only Zoom could say that, right? So I waited until we finally got the reveal, and then the whole deal with Kaizen. It was interesting because we see her in her Oni form, but we also learned more about what the arm is and why that. Like, we know that Kaizen always wanted her arm, but then the arm pretty much had a mind of its own, which wanted to deal with Reimu. And because Kaizen was ready, Kaizen was actually prepared for that, and she had set up a trap for her Oni form or arm or whatever. So, it was cool to see that. Like, Kaizen was super prepared, setting things up so that Reimu could defeat it. Because even Kaizen knew her Oni or arm, or what do you prefer? I think she referred to it as arm because I kind of want to think as an Oni form, but yeah, her arm, it was menacing its own right. So, she was ready for that, took care of that, and then it was pretty, the arm was no laughing matter. It played smart, tried to use hell to its advantages, one of the realms, because there's like a whole realm of physically, or you just could not feel or sense anything. It's kind of like a purgatory, I guess. So yeah. And then, how we saw some good highlights with Komachi, Tenshi, trying to help Reimu. That was cool to see. Not Komachi being slack, and Tenshi, doing good. So that's always a nice thing to see. Let's see, anything new I can use? Alright. Give me a second, I just want to find. Oh, there you go, perfect. Okay, so back to what I was saying. It's nice to see the characters having some small highlights, and then the battle is pretty intense. I kind of wish it was much longer, but again, I'm not expecting much combat when it comes to the print works. And I was kind of hoping to see more of it being dealt with in a future game, but obviously they just confined it to the manga print work, which was understandable. Now that was, again, that was just the ending, and then, you know, Kaizen was able to get what she wanted. She got on her arm, but again, it was not to attach it, but it's just to have its presence again, because that is still part of her. So it was nice to see, you know, coming to terms with that arm of hers. I just want to see which one. Alright, cool. So anyway, nice to see Kaizen dealing with that, and you know, her whole saga is done, right? Now let's look at Visionary. Visionary is the newest print work, obviously. So you've had all the time in the world, pretty much, if you wanted to skip it or not, right? So I'm discussing what happened at the end of Visionary, okay? So, you know, the whole Visionary at the end, you know, it was dealing with Hekachiya was involved without a doubt, but it was dealing with Okina as well. The whole something was happening to fairies where their life force was changed and they became cherry stones, which is kind of the plot is that fairies, their life force was being converted to this stone cherries, and then issue is that if that kept happening, Gensokyo would be really screwed up because nature would be out of whack. So that was not a good sign at all. And then, you know, the whole fairies all went to deal with it, and they eventually ended up against Okina. And Okina was obviously, she's the secret god and the extra stage boss, so she's no laughing matter. Again, it was cool to see because, you know, Chimino was a fairy who actually did defeat Okina. Obviously, you played her route, and she pretty much did. But, you know, the rematch was much different because this time, remember, Chimino isn't powered up from the incident because obviously the reason she defeated Okina was one, but because of the power up with the whole incident, because, you know, fairies got buffed because of the whole nature deal. Not only that, I think, if I remember correctly, it was imbued because like some special ability against Okina to fight her. I know that with Reimu, Marissa, and not Yomu, who was it again? Aya. I assume too, they went into the boundary between all four seasons, and that's how they got the power where Okina could not abuse her ability to take the seasons and use it against them. Instead, she couldn't, and that's how they had the power to defeat Okina, from what I understood anyway. And then, but again, since Shino does not have that capability, she's not tanned, and she does not have that the boundary season ability, she was much weaker and she could not defeat Okina, which is understandable. And then, you know, the whole fight between the fairies, it was not bad. You know, the fairies did what they could, but against a secret god like Okina, the results was to be expected. Not only that, you know, Okina was just showing she was the top dog. Against the fairies though, that's not really saying much, but you know, that was her approach anyway. Her main goal was, oh yeah, Okina's role was quite interesting as well. She was there as she was there as a deterrent, pretty much to some of the members of Hell. Yeah, that was her main thing. Like, she spoke to Clownpiece and she realized Clownpiece was from Hell, and then, you know, she's after defeating every single fairy, Okina's like, you know, let the people of Hell know that this is secret goddess here, which is defeating the purpose of being secret goddess. But that's Okina's point. She wanted, you know, to let Hell know that Okina is here, and, you know, messing with Gensokyo might not be the best thing. Oh yeah, and also to know, Hekachiya was also hoping to take those stone cherries and bring it to Hell, so that she would have been taking Gensokyo's life force and putting it to Hell pretty much, which is not good. And Clownpiece was originally supposed to help Hekachiya, who, you know, Hekachiya is Clownpiece's master. But Clownpiece wanted to help the fairies instead, which is why they fought it. So obviously, Clownpiece disobeyed Hekachiya, and it was still fine in the end, because Hekachiya wasn't expecting Okina, so it kind of played off fine. So then after that, you know, it ended the way it ended, and it talked about, you know, the release of a new print work, which is, I already made a whole lengthy video about that, so I don't really need to go much further into that. But, you know, it'll be interesting to see the next one, and like, you know, we people are saying possibility of the fourth Oni, because now we have confirmation of the 3 Onis, Suika, Yugi, Kaizen. So this fourth one could be a possibility, or it could be dealing more with Suika, but who knows. And then the end of the picture, like the last page, it was created by the same artist for the new one. That's what people are saying. If that's the case, that's cool. And we're already seeing the artwork, the art style of that artist, so we know what to expect. So that's the important part. So that I'm excited for that one as well, because we need some new print works, man. And like I said, I'm always if it's showcasing a new character, then yeah, I'm always down for another new character. So that was Visionary in Life in a nutshell. It was pretty short, but again, it was like it came out every 3 months, so you couldn't expect too much out of that. But it was fun to watch while it was playing out. I always love the fairies. They're like one of my favorites in terms of funness, because they really take their shit seriously. It's kind of fun to see fairies, so you know, it was cool to see that, especially with Clown Priest. I was so hyped to see her, and I was disappointed. Clown Priest was without another MVP for that, obviously given she was the main character, but it was fun to see her deal with fairies. Plus, you know, with Eternity as well, it was nice to see Eternity shining in as well. Eternity is actually one of the smarter fairies, honestly. She's actually the smartest fairy I can think of currently, because she understood Clown Priest's ability much more than even Clown Priest realized it. Alright, so I'm just gonna change up skills. Not the best, but whatever. Don't like that ability. Nope. No, what was it again? There you go. Okay, so yeah, Visionary was complete. Fun to see the fairies once more. Is it gonna get another series? I mean, another fairy comes up, because obviously Visionary came because of Clown Priest, but also because of Hecachia's deal with it as well. Now, and then we got Wally. There's one thing I want to cover, a theme with all of these where you'll see what I mean once I get to that point. But anyway, so Wily Beast, obviously the whole animal possession. Now, it was a game with 3 characters, which we haven't seen in a long time since DDC, because in DDC had the whole Sakia, Reimu, and Marissa. We hadn't had one in a while because we had Legacy, and then Hidden Star, which 4 characters. And then especially with Yomu, because I remember I mentioned long ago, but Yomu was always a 4th character, never a 3rd. So it was nice to see her there. And then the whole animal spirits, it was cool to see. Like I said, it was like a UFO, but with, I guess, more gameplay varied, depending on what your style was. So that was nice to see. Now the whole incident, interesting to see, because it's nothing. Again, most of the incidents aren't exactly too dangerous. It hasn't been super dangerous since Legacy was done, right? So Legacy was the most serious shit ever. So Hidden was just kind of nature was kind of going AWOL, and then we had the whole deal. So animal spirits, whatever. But what I was interested in was all this deal with animals. Obviously, given the theme of the animals, it was cool to see. Now, obviously, since we keep talking about animals, I'm guessing they could be involved in the next part of the print work. They kept talking about like animal spirits. Because now we know about these animal spirits, and then there's also the human spirits as well. Remember that as well. There are human spirits and animal spirits. And then you know, Keiki, the stage 6 boss, is representing the human side. And then there's also 3 animal factions as well. Just note, we have Saki, the extra stage boss, which were her own faction, and the wolf spirit was aligned with that faction. We also had the I think it was the otter, if I'm correct. Oh fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember if it was otter or ego that was for Keiki. Not Keiki. Hacho? Fuck, I can't remember the 4th stage boss. There you go, the 4th stage boss. One of them was teamed up with the 4th stage boss. Yauchi? I can't remember her name, man. There's so many. Obviously, it'll be a while before I remember their names. But yeah, so you know, one of the spirits is lined up with her, so they're kind of allies with her. You know what? Let me check right now. Let me fucking check right now, okay? Fuck, it's pissing me off which one's which, you know? Wily Beast, I'm on the wiki right now. Alright. Characters. The Beast. Yaichi. Yaichi. Okay. Leader of the Kikitsu family. Okay, that was what she is. What was it again? I can't remember now. Spirits. What does it not say where the spirits align to? Okay, there you go. So let's look at Otter, cause we'll know right off the bat. I know. Give me a second. Otter. Where is it? Otter. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's why it's fucking weird. I'm looking at the extra scenario. that explains it. I'm not looking at the right one. Okay, that explains it right here. I believe the Otter is with Yaichi, if I'm correct. Sorry, it's just I'm trying to be sure here, because this part really annoyed me. Okay. Okay, so Otter is with Yaichi, and then the Eagle, I think Eagle is kind of its own thing for now. We didn't have a character representing it. Like the other ones, if I remember correctly. So that was the situation right there. So it was cool to see these spirits actually have alignments with these bosses. So it was cool to see. Alright, and then the next important part, so like you look at, you know, there's these bosses, right? These tough bigwigs, right? So it was cool to see that. And then one. Okay, so the big bosses, right? Big bosses of each faction thing. I guess you could say it's like a three-way war between. Well, it was three-way war between animals, but then they teamed up to fight against Keiki because her human spirit faction was winning, right? And then, you know, we kind of came in and kind of disrupted things for now. And endings revealed a little more, which I'm not going to spoil, obviously, because that's kind of Zune's thing. So yeah. But it was nice to see what happened in that part. And then the really cool thing about the whole thing, in a sense, is that all the things I mentioned, Visionary, I guess you say Wild too, and Wily Beast, one theme consistently been playing out is Hell. Onis, which is you know, they deal with Hell, and then, you know, we were in kind of purgatory for Reimu and Kaizen. We then had the whole what the hell do you call it? We had the whole Visionary, which obviously is more Hell related because we have Hekachia, who's one of the goddesses of Hell, Clownpiece, a Hell Fairy, and then, you know, Okina telling Clownpiece to let Hell know, don't fuck with Ginsokia, right? And then we also had the whole deal with Wily Beast, because the whole we're going to Underworld and then Hell, and then, you know, dealing with the situation with spirits there. So each of these things, different print works, but all dealing with the theme of Hell. So I get the feeling Hell is going to be playing really heavily. And then one thing to note is that, if I remember correctly, Hell is just such a big place. It was mentioned in Visionary that Hell is really, really big. Like, the administrators are having a hard time keeping track of everything. The fact that Zune said that, it's possible we'll see more of Hell in different sections. And then that can really play a big role to the new print work, possibly, or a new game, because there's no way Zune's gonna keep alluding to this theme of Hell, right? Because these last three related to Hell, there's no way it's not going to be featured in some shape or form, either print work or a game, a spin-off, or main game. It has to talk. Hell's going to be featured even further, I feel like, even further. But we'll have to see whenever we get to that point. But yeah, we'll have to see whenever Zoo wants to make Hell even more prominent, which, I mean, as if he hasn't done so already. What I am most excited about this whole deal is that I don't think we're gonna see it, but if they have a spin-off game, let's say it's a new fighting game based on Hell, right? I would love to see more characters related to Hell, because I would like to see Eiki. I would love to see Yujiko. Hekachi, obviously, Clown Piece as well. But obviously, if it's like it does a spin-off game, like a fighting game with Twilight Frontier, where we're going to Hell or whatever, like, you know what I mean? More healthy spin-off fighting game related. That would be cool, because that would make a lot of sense. Because the last fighting games has been more based on the spin-off fighting has been, they evolved obviously a lot of the religion characters, because, you know, Hopeless Masquerade started the theme of it. We had the whole Buddhist, Taoist, and Shinto, and then the characters relating to that. So I would love to see if there's a Hell related spin-off game that we see those characters related to Hell or in a shape and form, because we have a lot. Yuko, Yomu. We have, again, they'll be returning. We have Eiki and Komachi. Komachi returning, Eiki new. Clown Piece, Hekashiya. Maybe Okina's, given that she was kind of like a protector in a sense. The way they were setting it up, it felt like Okina was definitely a protector. So they could have a lot of setups with that. I feel like that's my goal. I would hope for something like that, and I'm gonna put it out here right now, because a long time ago I wanted to make a video talking about future spin-off games, and one of the things I wanted before Enemy was announced was a dual character fighting game. As the way we have said, I actually mentioned that was one of my wish lists back when Legacy was a thing, but obviously I was too lazy to make it. Now I'm just gonna put it out on the board, so that way if we have a Hell themed spin-off games with the characters I've mentioned, then I'll be the first to say, okay, motherfuckers, I said this right here, you guys heard it, and yeah. So this way I'm not missing out my chance, because I missed out my chance to say I was a fucking psychic with Enemy with the whole dual characters, but I didn't say it at the time, recorded, so too late. But now I'll make sure I cover all my bases. Now, that was the main thing I want to talk about. Now, let's look at... that's all the main YouTube stuff I want to focus on. So I want to focus on more YouTube now. So, when it comes to YouTube, I think the subs has been pretty good. I'm at sitting at like 6170, which is really good. Now, how much has it increased? It's almost been 2K since last year, I would say. Or maybe... it might have increased by 2-3K. I don't know specifically, but, you know, doing pretty good. Especially if it's just pure Touhou. And obviously, I'm not gonna lie, Touhou hasn't been popping too hard heavily in terms of YouTube. With the whole meme channels being dying, I know Clown Pieces came back a little bit, but I'm not counting too much about it. I was super psyched about it. So, you know, obviously my homie's coming back for a bit. But yeah, you know, Touhou isn't really going ham on YouTube, so I'm expecting not too much, but you know, I'm doing what I can. Hoping some other contests are doing as best as I can. You know, I'm like, some of my favorite stuff is, you know, Yume, you know, the whole what other shit again? You know, I refer to it like the video. What are those plushies again? You know what I'm talking about, right? Those plush dolls. Fumos, there you go. That's what I love I love Yume's work with the Fumos. That's still one of my favorites. OVJM's Fagoteers never gets old. What other series I've been enjoying a lot? Cernus, I can't wait for some more Cernus's work. Always hyped for that. The most there, Cernus is one of the most edited, like when it comes to Touhou. Edit, when it comes to edits, holy shit, the dude knows his shit. So I'm always super pumped for his work, because like, if my thing wasn't weekly, I honestly would try to be like Cernus with his editing style. It's just so good. But since I can't do that in a weekly basis especially with my full-time job, which can be honestly 40 to 60 hours at this point, because you guys remember when I mentioned how busy I was, like there were times when I worked 60 hours? That just happened last week. I was working 60 hours, you know, Monday to Saturday, 10 hours, so, you know, it's always possible I can work 60 hours, so there's no way I can do this amazing, heavily edited work like Cernus. But, you know, I do what I can, because, you know what, you guys know the style I do. But yeah, when it comes to YouTube, it's been going pretty well, I would say. I always could wish for more, but I'm always grateful for all you guys who've been following, so you know what, thank you so much. You guys are obviously what drives me to do this, because let's be real, man, I played enough Touhou games, covered enough lore for a lifetime, okay? But you know, I keep going for you guys to teach, because again, one of the main things is to teach people who are new to Touhou what it's like, 'cause there's a lot of shit to Touhou. There's so many little nuances to this shit, man, it's not even funny. So that's why I like to do what I do here, to help you guys learn in case it's new. What else is there? Okay, so with that in mind, that was the YouTube side, 6170, doing pretty well. Not as much Touhou content being banged out in the past year, but that's understandable. Again, most of the people who did it for fun, I'm not gonna, they don't take it as seriously as me. But who the hell wants to put a video every single day with weekly content, right? Not everyone can do that, okay? Mine's different, obviously. Because I have a good setup for that, personally for me. Okay, Moku. Okay, but yeah, what I was saying before, it's not easy to get. Oh fuck, my controller is going wild. It's not easy to make. Oh god damn it. To make videos consistently, so you know, I don't blame them if it's hard, if not everybody can do that, right? You know. But when it comes to, you know, Touhou, I'm gonna do my best. Now, Touhou might be in a lull for a bit because main content wise, because you know, Zoom just released the new game. We'll have to wait for the new print work before we can really do much, right? Okay, so, sorry, I'm just super focused right now. Now her attack, let it go. Oh shit. Let her do her thing. This one I can dodge pretty well. Okay, but yeah, I think I covered all the main YouTube Touhou related stuff. So there was another thing I wanted to. Okay, you know, this next thing this next one is very personal, but I'm not gonna talk about it yet because I'm so focused on fucking Moko. Okay, so I'll discuss it after I'm done with this. Okay, where the hell is she? Okay, let her do her attack. Okay, doing her abilities, but yeah, this one's easy. Dodge that. Did not dodge that well. There you go. Perfect. Whew. Not the craziest battle, but you know, it was manageable for what it was. Okay. I'm just gonna pause it here for a second. Alright, so this next one is personal. This one is one of the things I want to talk about, but it's not something I really was capable of, just because it's not really related, but Touhou related obviously, but let's talk about it. So obviously you guys know I talk about my real life stuff, not often. I like to sprinkle it in a bit in here, because, you know, I don't need you guys to, I'll be honest, you guys don't need to know everything about me, right? You know, Magi does his thing, and, you know, everyone's good, right? But, it's been a crazy year for me, personally. Okay, so, back in October, I promised myself that I would lose weight because I wanted to. It was the stupidest reason. Trust me, it's the stupidest reason why I want to lose weight. But anyway, I lost the weight, and I want to tell you my progress. All right, so back in October, I was sitting around 230 pounds. Let me find a conversion rate for this. Right, 230 pounds, 2 kilos, 230 pounds, 2 kilograms. So that was 104.326 kilograms. Okay, so that was my weight back in October 2018. Okay, so this is September 30th, 2019, as of this recording. So almost a year, right? Almost a year. I'm currently sitting at around 164ish. I just ate, so yeah, 64 pounds, which would be about 74 kilograms. Now, I hit my goal back in June. So back in June, I wanted to hit around 140, 150. I hit that goal back in June, and I got myself to 150. Yeah, 150, right? And then after doing so, I felt like I could stop try-harding it, because like my diet was insane. Like I was gonna calorie deficient. I was a little dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. I was like getting maybe 300 to 500 calories every day during, like, at the peak of it. It was insane, but I finally did it. Now 150 was kind of, well, 148 was my lowest at any given time after doing this, and I've been bouncing around 150, 160 ever since June, and I hit that at June, and it's still September. So I know on a personal level, I can maintain the weight now, because a lot of things, what happens is you hit the weight, but then you don't maintain it. So obviously at June, it's let's say July, August, September, October. I won't call it October because it's like tomorrow will be the next day, right? So 4 months, I've been able to stay around 150, 160, because it's like, it's at the weight where I feel fine without feeling too terrible, right? Because once I was getting to that near the 150 range, obviously that was with like not eating much. It was not bad, but I finally lost the weight I've been wanting to lose for so long. Because you need to understand, I've been a fat guy for my entire life, and life has changed personally for me. It's insane. Like, my entire family are always shocked, like, you know, my extended family, right? They're always shocked to see me now, because I was always a fat kid for so long. And now that I've lost this weight, it's insane. Like, they barely recognize me at this point now. And it's just like profound to see how much big difference. Like, my lifestyle has changed significantly now. Like, honestly, I eat more now, but that's because I've trained myself to do so. So during the weekdays, like Monday to Thursday on a regular work day, I would eat pretty light. Like just today, I had yogurt, I had strawberries, mangoes, bananas, and some cereal. Like that's like my four days. I will eat pretty light, just because by because I eat fruit, no meats at the time, just because it keeps my body pretty healthy. It helps me sleep better. And then I have a 10-hour shift, so it helps me just be really energized, right? And then I also only eat once a day too. I'm doing a thing called intermittent fasting. There's a lot of variations there. There's like the 16-8 where you eat every 8 hours every day, and 16 hours you don't eat, fast. I do it once a day where I only eat once a day. A meal once a day. That's just my preference, because the way I wake up 4:30 a.m. I know I gotta wake up early, go to work at around 6ish, be at work around 6ish, 10-hour shift, but 9 hours 30 minutes, because I don't take breaks, so I use that break time like as in my go home time. So I arrive at home around 4. So that's been 12 hours already, right? That's 12 hours, almost 12 hours right there. From waking up, just getting back home. And then I go for a 30-minute run on the weekdays. On a weekend when I don't go work, I go for an hour run every single day. Like I rarely miss, like on a month I'll miss 1 to 2 days max when it comes to running. I'm that consistent now. It's just been crazy, like just the amount of weight I lost, being able to keep the ability to keep at what I'm doing. 4 days of eating light, then in the weekends 3 days I will go ham. Like I'm not gonna lie, I could eat like 10 pounds of food in a single day, which is crazy, which is old Magic could do that, but now I can actually lose it because I'll exercise, only eat once a day, and it just helps out. There's a lot of scientific reasons why eating once a day helps a lot. Comes with your metabolism, your glucose level, some other stuff, right? Autophagy. I'm not the best scientist, obviously. I just followed what worked for my body, and that's what I did. So that was insane. Like, so I can now safely go around 150 to 160 weight pounds in any given time and not feel bad about it. Like, it just feels great. Like 4 days of eating. Yeah, again, now the meals like the meals I eat during the weekday is nice because it's a food I enjoy. So, and it's quick to make too, so it's nice. And then it's just nice being able to do that and then make some big ass meals during the weekend. It just feels rewarding. Although it sucks is you spending a lot of time, because remember my time's so short as it is, especially when making videos. But I think just I've found a good balance with that in YouTube and work, so it's been a great feeling so far. Like, it's been a profound change, honestly. Like, if any of you guys are fat, I'm not gonna just say go lose weight. It's not that easy. It took me from October to June to lose that 80 pounds. Mentally, it's a big mental game. If anything, it's the biggest mental game ever. Like, diet is 90%. Honestly, I think diet was 90% of the work, and the food and the exercise was 20% of the work. It's really hard to maintain like the mental strain is insane. To try to lose weight is the hardest thing I personally have dealt with, and I understand why people have a hard time losing weight. I tried to lose weight back in high school, but it never worked. But I finally did, and it's just crazy, man. It's insane. Sleeping's been better. I feel good looking at the mirror, looking at my body. I don't feel ashamed. It's crazy. Like, again, this is not stuff I talk about because, again, the main point is about talking about Touhou. But I feel like it's the 5th year anniversary, and I started trying to lose weight back around the time of the 4th because it was made in October. But I felt like I should let you guys know, just because I think after a year of progress, I think it's not a bad thing to let you guys know about kind of personally for me. And I want to show you guys just a big proof. As you can see right now, if I'm imagining this in my head right now, you're not seeing the game. You should be seeing just my face in the webcam. This is the face to face, right? So I'm gonna change the setting right now, just to show you guys something crazy. All right, so I gotta let me go find it first, right? I'm gonna show you something crazy, okay?
Hello, Magi.
Okay, yeah. So now I should transition it to this. Okay, so if you guys are looking at it right now, obviously this is Antinomy, a comic file. I believe this was the English translated version. Now this video was made back. Let me check the date when this is made. This was made back in May 3rd, 2018. So this was before I went on my when I started trying to lose weight. Right? So if you guys are looking at it right now, this is the video. I'm on OBS, so you guys should be seeing this right now. So this is me right here, right? This is Magi. I don't have a full body picture, because you guys only see like the top half of my body, so it's not like you really need to see it. But this is me. You can see my face is fucking fat as fuck. My cheeks are so big, I didn't even realize it. Like, and then let me switch. Alright, that's a snap. So this is me right now. I'll probably edit it the way like you'll see. I'll have the left side will be my old 2018 and the right side will be my 2019 if I'm doing it correctly. So this is the before and after, which is nice with YouTube. You know, I document myself every week because I record the gameplay with the webcam every week, right? So it's kind of a nice progress to see right here. So you guys can see this is the 2018 Magi on the left, 2019 here. The face, like you just tell the face will know so much fat has been lost. Again, that's 70 pounds right there. And I can easily go 150. It sucks now though because since I'm back to eating on a decent basis or like big foods, whatnot, it's kind of hard to go back at times, like just eat it. Because back when I was in my full diet, I would go months with just eating the same meal because I was in a goal. Now that I've hit the goal, I'm just kind of plateauing. I'm just kind of relaxed. It's kind of hard to get back to it, but you know, I'm capable of doing it. I can maintain the 160 to get to 150 if I need to. But yeah, like it's crazy, man. Like it's just losing this weight. It's just been one of the greatest things of my experience. One of the best experience. One of the most hard experiences ever in my life. Like the discipline for it was not easy at all. And like I said, if you any of you guys, if you feel you're overweight and you want to lose weight, just understand you can fail. I failed back in high school so many times. It was not a joke, but it's possible, man. Like I said, man, I'm doing it. I lost the weight. Okay, you need to understand. I lost all that weight in the time frame. I don't know if it's good or bad. When it comes to time frame, I actually don't know if it's good or bad. Losing 70 to 80 pounds in that time frame. I don't know if it's like impressive or not. But from October to June, right? That's June was when I really stopped. So I don't know if it's the most impressive, but you could fail. It's gonna take time. You can't. There's no sugarcoating. It will take fucking time. And it can be tough. It can be tough. Not only that, what I was gonna say again, it's a struggle to lose weight. It's a struggle to mentally compose yourself to keep consistently doing it every day. But if you can, and if you do, like I'm here to try to help out as best as I can. I'm no weight guy, or I'm no weight loss guru or anything, but I'm a full example. You have my videos to see. Left, right, you can see it happened. I lost the weight. I fucking did it, man. I did it. GG, well played. So yeah, that's that. So before that, I'm gonna go back to Scarlet Curiosity. So weight loss. That was one of the things I want to talk about. Obviously, I try to sprinkle in a bit of real life here and there, but this one I felt like was one of my greatest achievements ever. The only ones who really know about it are obviously my family, my best friend, and another friend of mine. They're always shocked, always impressed of how I lost my weight, because they both knew I was a pretty fat guy back in school when I first met them, and now that after all this time I finally lost weight, it's fucking crazy, man. And I wouldn't have it any other way, because the best part about this all, if I meet a fat guy ever in my life and they complain about not being capable of losing weight, and as long as they don't have a legitimate medical issue, because people say there are some legitimate, I don't know if there is, but if that's the case, I can look them in the face and say, you sir are a lying piece of shit, because I did it working a full-time job. As you know, I work full-time, I don't go to school, so that's the difference there. Work full-time. I have a YouTube channel, which you guys know is really taking a lot of my time, and I also play WoW, which might not be much, but remember, I raid every single week, Fridays, Saturdays, 3 hours, so that's about 6 hours right there, and that's not even including playing the game just to get caught up, right? So I spend a lot of time, my time's really occupied, but I did do it. I got the diet right, I'm playing the next level. I did the diet right, I exercised right, everything I did, and I mentally composed myself to do it. So it's not impossible, but it fucking sucks. So I know the struggle, okay? So you can do it. You can do it. You can't say it's not impossible. I did it, and it was not easy, but I did it. So it's just one of my main things, one of the greatest things ever. it's just like the ability to maintain yourself for 8 months or however long it was just to lose that weight is just a great feeling. And to know that I did it on my own. I did short slack, and now everything I learned from losing weight I can now keep consistently doing it on a regular basis, and I feel like it's a lifestyle I can maintain now. Running, dude, my runs are good. Like I can do a run like 1 kilometer. It can be around 5 minutes to 5 minutes 30 seconds of a kilometer every lap. So I'm much better at that. My stamina is much better. It's just crazy how much things have changed for me. Alright, so that is the weight loss portion. I know it's probably the most lengthy part of this session right now, but it's just that big of a deal to me. It just feels great. The transformation is just incredible. So I just want to say, yeah, it's possible. But yeah. So the next part is definitely another real life thing, but it's more of a fun thing. Not as serious as the weight loss, but it's super fun. So, this October, 2019, I will be going to Blizzcon 2019. You already know I already play WoW, so I know about Blizzard games. I have a love and hate relationship between Blizzard. The games can be fun, but the company Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, I fucking don't like it. But it's a love and hate relationship. If it wasn't for my guild, I would drop. I feel like I would drop the game, but my guild is too awesome not to. You know, they make it worth it, right? So anyway, so back to the point. I will be attending BlizzCon 2019 in California at the Anaheim Convention Center. And it's my first time being in both BlizzCon and in California. Like the furthest I've been to the States ever is in for the anime convention. I can't remember the fucking name again. It's definitely not an important place if I can't remember the name. Fuck, I can't remember. I want to remember the name so much just because fuck, I can't remember the name now. You know, the name might eventually pop up to my head. Fuck, actually, I need to know, man. I need to know. Minnesota, no. USA map. I want to see if I can remember it. North Dakota. It was South Dakota. No, North Dakota. North Dakota. North Dakota map. What was it? I know. I should not be. Fuck, I just want to remember what the hell the city was called. It's pissing me off. Or town, or whatever you call it. No. It's pissing me. It's on the top of my head. The name. Anime convention. Fargo! That's what it was! Fucking Fargo! Oh, Fargo! That's what it was! Holy shit! That was a struggle and a half to remember. Fargo, yeah, that was the other US city I've only been to, or town, whatever you want to call it, okay? Holy fuck! Thank you, I remember now. Okay, so Fargo. Fargo was the place I went to. And I've never been anywhere else in the USA, right? So this is pretty exciting for me. Plus, not only that, so what makes it really cool is that I'm attending BlizzCon with my guild. And I've been with my guild for the last 2 years. Almost 2 years. I joined in November. But anyway, so I'm going to be joining with them at BlizzCon. I'm going to be the only Canadian there, because all of them are from America. So that's going to be fun. And I think there's like 10 of us, right? 10 of the guildies are going to be at BlizzCon. It's going to be fun. But the best part is I'm going to be chilling with them for a whole week. I'm going to be chilling with my guild for a whole week. I'm going to be there for Sunday. Sunday before the convention, and I'm gonna be with my guild for a whole week, just chilling, having a good time. Like I'm bringing my Switch. We're gonna play Smash. Gonna be eating. whatever Americans eat. I'm sure it's gonna be super tasty. It's America. I'm expecting some good food. And now that I've lost weight, bitches, I can eat a lot and feel good about it. But I still gonna have to run though. I can't slack off. Even though I'm in a different country, I'm still gonna have to run 1 hour every day because since I'm not working, I have the luxury of running 1 hour every day. So that's gonna be good. But yeah, it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Like, it's expensive, no doubt. It's cost me 1,000 already. Tickets yeah, it's 1,000 already. The tickets were about 250 because of Canadian conversion, something like that. And then I had to pay for the Airbnb. We're all chilling there. That was like $400 to $500. And then there's the plane ticket as well. So that's another $400 or $500. So I guess about $1,200. So I've already spent $1,200 getting ready. And another like $200 for my passport. Because I did, no, 160 for myself. Because my passport was expired 2018. So I had to get a new one. So I spent almost $1,400. And I'm not even in the city yet. So, and then, I have to pay for food or whatnot. So, holy shit, dude. It is going to be fucking insane there. Especially California. California is one of the bigger cities, if I understand. In fact, if I remember correctly, I think California, this one state, is bigger, has more population than my entire country in Canada. I think California is, 40 million, I think? Canada is like 35 million, if I'm correct. So, if that's the case, then, there's a big difference. That one state has more than my country. My country is pretty fucking big, man. Goes to show you how dense California can be. Like I said, man, it's gonna be so cool chilling with my guild for a whole week. And then, because it's Sunday, we're gonna be there. And then Blizzcon, it starts on Friday. And then since it's 2019, a new expansion is gonna be announced there. I don't know what it's gonna be, obviously. Whatever expansion is, our guild is gonna be there. We're gonna be watching it live. It's gonna be so fucking fun. So this is gonna be like the highlight of 2019. I might be doing a vlog. I probably will do a vlog. I don't know how big or small. It depends on my guildies too if they want to be in it or not. Because I gotta respect if they want to be in or not. But some of them are streamers. So they should. Some of them are fine. Some of them might not be fine. So we'll see how it plays out, right? So I'll vlog it. I'll do my best to vlog it, and you guys can see how BlizzCon was for me and my guildie. Just seeing the power of video games bringing people together, because dude, my guild's awesome, and you guys are gonna be seeing my guild in real life, same as seems to me, because I do not know what my guildies look like in real life. I know somewhat, but not much. So it's gonna be nice to see all of them in real life. Same for them for me as well. So it's gonna be cool to see, and I'm super excited for that, and then the food, because I know America has crazy good food. And like I said, now that I can lose the weight, I can eat a lot more and feel good about it. And just go all in ham. So that is the main thing I want to talk about. BlizzCon, this is gonna be fucking incredible, and I'm super excited for that. But yeah, that's gonna be all for the 5-year anniversary. That's all I wanted to talk about. Really important stuff for me. Touhou and the main canon stuff, I talked about that. The YouTube in general stuff about that. Nothing I really comment too much. Just gonna do as much as I can and go from there. And then the main, I guess honestly the main thing was like whole weight loss I did from 230 to 150, 160-ish. 78 pounds, and being able to maintain that weight loss, like that weight for around 4 months, showing that I'm capable of maintaining it. Going for a run every single day, 30 minutes on a weekday, weekends an hour. Yeah, just, and then BlizzCon 2019, I'm sure it's gonna be super fun for me, and I'm gonna be keeping you, I'll try to show as much as I can. Oh yeah, one more thing. When I'm at BlizzCon, I might or might not be able to respond back to you guys, depending if I have a laptop there to use, because I'm not going to do it on my phone. My phone is just way too much of a hassle. So if I have a laptop available to use, I'll use that to message you guys. But if I do not have it, I would not be able to, obviously. So understand, I do what I can. I'll do what I can, but it shouldn't be too bad, But that was the main thing I wanted to talk about. Yeah. This year has been crazy. YouTube, it's doing pretty good, I would say. Touhou, it's gonna be fun, especially with new print work. I'm always excited about that, and we'll see how it plays out. So Anyway, like always, this is Magi, and I hope you guys enjoyed my 5-year anniversary video with all the stuff I wanted to talk about. It's quite a bit, but you know that's how it goes after these videos, man. Whew, that was a doozy. But yeah, like always, I'll see you guys in the next video.